Welcome everyone to the beautiful city and county of Okeechobee and a gorgeous day, special order to honor our war veterans and all of our military personnel. And that is an honor that I can't put words to. Ask yourself, war is a horrible thing, but sometimes, unfortunately, it's a necessary thing. And we look around us and we see the freedoms that we enjoy that other countries and other people don't have around this planet. And oh my God, I can't tell you how thankful I am I was born American, because that is so important. We have two guest speakers today. One of them I met recently and found out about this gentleman who was quite a colorful individual, to say the least. And when I talked to him on the phone, I obviously asked his name, and he said his name was Mac Payne. And I said, well, let me ask you a question. He says he was in Vietnam, and he was in Pleiku. And I'm not going to take up his whole story, but I said, please tell me that you weren't a major, because if you did, I'm going to have some fun with that. Major Payne. But he's a sport, and he knows the movie, and he enjoyed it as well. But I want you to meet Major Mac Payne.
Mr. Chairman and guest, it is a pleasure for me to be able to speak to you as a Vietnam veteran on this Memorial Day in Okeechobee. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about an exciting writing project I recently completed. Even though I wrote the book, I was surprised at what was in it. It was an amazing thing. It was not another one of those dark-themed Vietnam books that we all hear about, all those terrible things that happened over there. I mean, I didn't need to write about them. It was more of a book of inspiration. Time after time, I would read in that book how I overcame obstacles and roadblocks to succeed in what I was trying to do, and I realized we run into roadblocks and obstacles every day, right here in Okeechobee, wherever you may live, and we have to overcome them or else we will live a failed life. So as I read that book, I got inspired over it. If you read my book, Vietnam Veteran Memoirs, I guarantee you will be inspired, educated, informed, and amused. It's available at Amazon.com. And at my website, I have a few over here I'll sell at a discounted price, but I'd appreciate it because every book that I sell at this event here today, part of the money is going to this American Legion Post to help them, support them in the great work that they're doing. So keep up the good work. Mr. Chairman.
I want to recognize a few more people like this. As a young man who I have grown to have so much respect for. And his story is so unique. He's a homegrown boy, and I say, boy, he's a man who almost gave the ultimate sacrifice in Afghanistan in 2010. His vehicle was hit by an IED, and he had closed head brain trauma. But he's made a miraculous recovery. And I made Lieutenant Bobby Keefe to come forward and tell you a little bit about himself. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you very much, Mr. Culpepper. Before I begin, thank you, sir. I'd definitely like to honor those who went before me and say thank you very much and something for Dallas. A lot of great history and sacrifices that I learned about as a Marine. Growing up as a Marine, I did 12 years, and very respectful and honored to have followed in your footsteps. It is an honor and privilege to be here in front of you this morning, but also it's much of a blessing to be alive so that I may share in honoring those who paid the ultimate sacrifice.